All right, well, let's move along then. Let's see what we got next. Let's move on to our next topic when we go back to the blog post. Topic number 2. I guess we're sticking on Raw. All right, so topic number 2 from March 10th. Storyline number 4 from our blog, which is in the description below. If you guys haven't read our blog post, we reviewed every single storyline already. Thumbs up, thumbs down, me, Vlad, and Robert. It's been posted, but in case you missed it, I post a link in the description below also. So let's go through this. So let's go to storyline number 4 on the blog post. We got Io slaps the shit out of both Bianca and Rhea. That's the title. That's the headline. But let's see. I got 2 thumbs ups from me and Robert. So me and Robert really, really liked this, and Vlad liked it. So not a bad rating. But okay, I guess I should go through some images of this. I'm already on Raw, so it won't be hard for me to pull this one up. Let's see. How did this go down? Let's give the women some time on our show. This is for the world title. This is a world title feud, right? So Io Sky, after her big win over Rhea 1 week later, gets some time in the ring to get interviewed and, highlighted, focused upon, So Michael Cole is out there to interview her, and there she goes cutting a promo, right, Vlad? Io's...
Yeah. If that's what you want to call her ramblings, yes, that's what that was.
Well, she's the not heavyweight, but basically the world heavyweight champ, the world champion of the women, and she has to talk in the ring. Whether you think she's a good speaker or not, they have to give her the time to talk because she deserves it. She won. So there you go. She said she was over the moon to win this title, right, guys? So out comes Bianca, who also gets introduced. And, what's his name? Michael Cole asks her, do you think if you weren't there that Rhea would have won? And she doesn't really answer the question. She skirts around the question, but Rhea does come out. So Rhea asked her. Rhea does say there was no reason for Bianca to be there. Bianca says she did have a reason to be there because she's facing the winner.
That's true.
So Rhea was like, nah, you shouldn't have even been there. The only reason you were there was to sabotage me, is what she says, basically. I'm paraphrasing here, but...
Right.
So they get in each other's face, and they're very dismissive of Io. Io's there, but fucking Rhea pie faces her, and then what's her name? The same thing, Bianca. So she pushes her out of the way as well, and that's when Io's had enough. She will not be neglected in this whole thing, right? So she grabs Rhea and then just fucking whacks her in the face, bam. But Rhea sure stuck her face out there, right? She's she gave her a good target, as Cornette would say. She was not, I don't know, that was a little unrealistic to stick your face out so far. So this is her slapping Bianca. I think she's gonna reach way back.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
When she slaps someone, she pulls her hand all the way back, and then bam!
That was a good one.
That was great. I love how she just did it all out. Always an all-out slap. So Rhea's over there in the corner selling, damn, this bitch is crazy, or they wouldn't believe that she would do that, right? So this scene obviously puts Io Sky over, the girl that Vlad has been saying shouldn't have even been in this.
No.
I think Robert said that too, right? So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, who wants to start on this? Robert, you go ahead. Let's see.
Okay.
What do you think of this? What's going on? 2 thumbs up from me.
Yeah. I mean, I still stand by what I had said the previous week, where Bianca versus Rhea should have been, the way to go for WrestleMania, right? Having said that, this segment was hilarious. I just really enjoyed it.
It was.
It was just entertaining. It was. I don't know if this is an indirect way of WWE's indirect way of addressing how basically what people like me are feeling about this matchup, or what we really want to see is Bianca versus Rhea, and then Io seems to be kind of an afterthought in this feud, and then she has to kind of force her way into the the conversation, basically. I don't know. even though I'm not agreeing with the booking, this segment on its own was hilarious. So I enjoyed it.
Vlad, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with Robert that it was hilarious when she slapped them both. I laughed, and then she did this weird thing at the end where she started like jumping up and down. I didn't understand what the hell she was even doing, dude. I just think it was more comical, and that's why I gave it one thumb up. I thought I enjoyed it.
Only a thumbs up.
Well, but I enjoyed it. It was hilarious. I laughed. I mean, I liked it. All right. But obviously, cool. I don't think she should be involved in this. Not because she's not a good worker or anything like that. It's just she doesn't have the star power. I mean, and that's really what it comes down to. And now we have another triple threat match. So we just talked about a triple threat that we're going to have, and now we're talking about another triple threat. So I'm not, again, not a big fan of these triple threats. I think most of the WrestleMania matches should be one-on-one. And here we go. Why is EO in here? This is still the question that I don't understand. But, all right, it is what it is, and I enjoyed the segment. Cool.
All right, then. That'll conclude this episode of the Malapert Smark Podcast. Let's do some honorable mentions real quick before we get out of here. And I think these are just some quickies that I could mention. The last honorable mention is NXT Roadblock, all of it, because it was freaking awesome. Yeah. I gotta plug our review. Me and Robert. Vlad is not in on this. Vlad cannot watch NXT. No. He doesn't have the time. But
I cannot.
I'll put a link to me and Robert's review in the description because it was a freaking really good show, man. Really good show. Hardys defended the TNA titles, Vlad. TNA tag titles. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's really cool.
They beat Fraxium. And then Julia and Stephanie. What a card. What a card. Yeah. AEW, eat your freaking heart out, dude. This is better than anything AEW can do. On the Moose versus Obafemi. Jordan Grace versus Roxanne Perez. Ethan Page and Javon Evans in a street fight. And Ricky Saints an afterthought in all this. And of course my boy Eddie Thorpe is doing really great. But yeah, my review, if you guys want to review our review of every single storyline from NXT Roadblock. What's up?
Just real quick. Who won the Moose Obafemi match?
Of course Obafemi did, man. Moose was not going to take that NXT title to TNA.
Oh, it was a title match.
It was for the NXT title, yeah. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Got it. Okay, very interesting though.
Yeah, they've been passing talent back and forth on TNA Sacrifice, which I haven't reviewed yet, but that review's coming out tomorrow night. Watch out for our blog post for that. But Cora Jade was there, Robert, and she fought for the TNA Women's title on TNA Sacrifice. So, but she didn't get it done. But still, interesting all around. All this NXT and TNA relationship, I think, has been going really, really well. I think it's been awesome so far. One of the best crossovers I've ever seen in all of wrestling history. And then last thing I'll mention, my Evolve review. It's not really an honorable mention. I don't think it was that good. I don't really recommend watching this show yet, but I did review it. So if you guys want to know what happened on Evolve, where the young kids are who are trying to get on NXT, I have a review of that.
Where do these shows take place? They're in the Performance Center? Like, where are these shows actually?
This one, I don't even fucking know. They have another place for this. That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know.
Is there a live audience?
It's a really small live audience. Really small, but yes, there is a live audience. But yeah, I mean, not many big names. Luca Crucifino is there. Riley Osborne, Ora Mensa. These are some of the maybe quote unquote bigger names from NXT. But okay. I'm not really recommending anything from it yet. I don't think anything good has happened. So don't waste your time. But if you want to just get a quick peek of what's going on over there and some of the names that are involved, a lot of indie guys, some indie wrestlers, interesting stuff, but nothing really great. But okay, that's all I got. Unless anyone has anything else they want to say, that'll conclude episode number 100.